Hey guys, gear is obviously a huge part of the game, and cleansing your inventory and what you get from runs is obviously a very important part of the game. It eats a lot of time. It's been something that's been discussed a lot on my Discord recently, and it's something I've never really looked into too much. I have my own ways of doing it, but they didn't feel very malleable or shareable, so I'm working on a gear guide at the moment. This video is not going to cover that. I want to be quite comprehensive in my gear cleansing guide. I'm going to make a section on my website with tables and an interactive gear piece so that you can see what pieces I would recommend keeping. But this video is just going to be a auto I did yesterday where I autoed 100 runs of Gear Raid 3 stage 19. And I'm just going to walk through and talk about why I'm keeping certain pieces and why I'm selling other pieces, just to give you an idea about how I normally cleanse gear. But do expect a gear cleansing guide video to be coming soon, as well as an update to my website to help break that down in a bit more detail. If there are any requests you have of specifics in the guide when I do get around to finalizing it, then please do let me know in a comment, as it will help a lot. Anyway, I'll go over to the clip now. So I've done 100 auto runs of Gear Raid 3 stage 19, and this is how I filter through and cleanse my gear. I just wait till the run's over, or do it during the run if I'm impatient and I want to see what I got. But at the end of the run or during the run, I just hit the sell button and then I go through them one by one. This one has a crit damage main stat. It's an ancient obviously, so usually they have good stats. It has attack bonus and crit rate. That's enough for me to be happy. It has the 3 that is required. If it just had attack bonus and it didn't have crit rate, I would consider keeping it early game, or at least not end game, just because it's a ring and not a bangle, and then it works okay with a bangle piece. But it's not ideal by any means if it's missing crit rate. But yeah, this one is obviously fine since it's got all of the good stats that I want. Even flat attack is actually pretty good on a DPS piece. This one is flat HP, so it's instant sell. This one is attack bonus but has no crit rate, so it's a sell. HP but no decent subs to go with it. It could be okay because it has defense bonus, it has rage regen, it has flat HP, but I find that you can be a lot pickier with HP gear, with defender gear or healer gear. I find you can be way pickier, so I prefer ideal sets when I go for defender or healer gear. When it's DPS, I'm a bit more lax because we need more of it. Flat defense is sold. HP bonus again sold for the same reason. Flat attack is going to be sold again, of course. Defense bonus, again, it's going to be sold. That maybe it would be okay if it had crit rate on it and some other good stats for a defense scaling defender that does damage, such as Garn in future. The reason I'm not keeping stuff like that for HP is because there's just no HP scaling DPS at the moment. Deimos does a bit, but not enough that you would want to have a main stat that was HP for him. Flat attack is sold, flat HP is sold. For healer pieces, I'm a lot pickier, and this is not a good set, so I'll sell that. Flat again. Defense again doesn't have the crit subs. This one has HP sub and crit damage, but it doesn't have crit rate. Again, no crit rate. This one, finally we get crit rate. It has attack speed, crit rate, attack. But honestly, with stuff like this, if I'm keeping this for potential heroes in future, I'll wait for the perfect substats. I don't want to keep garbage, so I'll sell this. This one is HP bonus, so I may keep this one because it's the rage regen set, which is quite good on some heroes, and it has crit rate and crit damage on it. So maybe if there is a HP scaling hero in future, I'll keep it. But what I'll probably do is roll this to +4 and see where it goes. And if it rolls really bad, I'll just sell it outright. If it rolls really good, I'll keep it. And if it's in the middle, I'll probably sell it. So I'll probably just keep it if it rolls really good, but I'll only give it to +4, maybe +8 to see if I decide I want to keep this long term. Flat attack is sold. And here we go, attack bonus. It has crit rate on it. It has crit damage. The crit damage is at +16, which is a bit harsh. But crit rate is the most important substat for any damage dealer's gear. So ideally it's a attack bonus piece, or maybe 1 crit damage piece. So 2 attack bonus, 1 crit damage on the main stats is my priority personally for accessory gear. And for any of those pieces, the most important substat is crit rate. If you're progressing into red gear, I'd say that's worth keeping generally. If you're towards endgame, you really want to see the other stat appearing. So you've got the trinity of attack bonus, crit rate, and crit damage. You really want that in all of your pieces once you're starting to get better gear. This does have that. It also has some HP and HP bonus, which is really nice for fighters. And you may wonder, well, the rage regen set isn't ideal. It's not, but if this rolls really good, I'm not past using broken sets. Honestly, I don't think you really ever get past using broken sets. You'll end up gearing dozens of heroes in the future, and if this rolls reasonably well, then I'll probably put it on someone. It may not be my top 5 or even top 10 DPS I'll put it on, but I'm sure someone will benefit from using this. So I'm not against having gear just for broken sets when it has the good substat rolls. Flat HP is sold, HP bonus. I could keep this one for HP healers who need rage regen. Sadie is actually a perfect hero for a rage regen piece, but again, I would want to be a bit pickier and I would want to see some healing effect on this, so I'll sell it. a defense piece that's kind of a bit random, a HP flat, defense bonus. Again, it could be okay, but it's not a set that I would want to keep. When it's stuff like that, like I said, I want to be a lot pickier. This one is crit damage, it has attack speed, it has attack bonus. It's a bangle piece with no crit rate, so I'll sell it. Flat defense, flat attack, crit damage but no crit rate again. Flat HP, so sold. Defense bonus with no crit rate, sold. Then we have a wisdom bangle. This one is crit rate, but the only good substat is attack bonus, and that's on the 16th one, so I don't care for that. That's kind of rubbish. Then we have flat defense, flat defense, flat defense, flat defense. We have healing effect with just rubbish sub, so that's sold. Defense again, HP, HP bonus. This isn't really a good set for a HP bonus piece. It's not got crit damage, so if at any point in the future they add a HP scaling defender who like nukes with HP, I would really want a better set for them, because they don't exist right now. So I can save like the perfect set for them if I want to. I don't need to keep stuff like this that's not really going to be good enough. Attack speed, but it's got attack and crit rate. Really, if I'm going to be using a piece with attack speed as a main, I want it to have the perfect substats. I'm not against using attack speed mains for DPS, and this is a DPS set, but it really has to have all three substats for me to want to consider using it. That means attack bonus, crit rate, and crit damage. Otherwise, personally, I would prefer to use an attack bonus or a crit damage main, so I would sell this one. You could say, well, healing effect and attack bonus, this actually could be a good healing piece. It actually could be very good, yeah, and it's the first two as well, so it's easier, but it's not a good set, and like I said, I like to be pickier with healing sets. This is defense bonus, so sold because it hasn't got crit rate. Again, defense bonus with no crit rate. Flat HP, HP bonus, but again, it's not a good healer set, and it doesn't have crit rate for the potential future made-up hero. Flat attack, flat defense, crit damage with no crit rate, healing effect on the wrong set, attack speed without the good subs, defense bonus without the subs, defense, healing effect with crit damage, attack speed, crit rate, and HP bonus. I mean, these are great subs, but not for healing effect, so again, I don't really want that. Flat defense, crit damage with crit rate and attack speed. However, it's only flat attack, it's not attack bonus, and I'm not willing to lose out on 20 to 30% attack bonus, which is colossal. So unfortunately, I'll sell that as well. Flat attack, flat defense, HP bonus, wrong set really. Flat attack, flat HP, flat defense, flat attack. Defense bonus, but it's not the perfect set for this kind of potential build, and it doesn't have perfect subs, so I'll sell it. HP bonus, this one could be good. It has defense bonus on it, it has flat HP for more HP, and it has healing effect, but it doesn't have attack speed on it, and the healing effect is at 16. It's a lot of gold to roll all the way to 16 just to maybe get a rubbish roll, so I would rather sell it. I don't need to gear that many healers, I can afford to wait. Crit rate on this piece is not ideal. A HP bonus, again, no healing effect, no attack speed, flat attack. HP bonus, and we do have pretty good subs, so I will keep this. It's a weird one, but this is HP bonus with HP bonus as the set bonus from Asclepius. It does have crit damage, it has rage regen, attack speed, and crit rate. So this is actually generally a kind of cool piece for a bruiser. It doesn't have attack bonus on it or defense bonus, so it's not great. But if they do ever add a HP scaling DPS in future, this would be a really good item. So I'm curious enough that I'll keep it, and I'll roll it to 4, 8 or whatever and see how it goes. I won't roll it to 16 unless it's crazy good, and I won't roll it until they add that hero that I'm making up. Flat attack, sold. Crit damage with no crit rate, sold. Flat defense, flat attack, flat defense. Defense bonus without crit subs, flat attack. Attack bonus without healing effect, attack speed, or whatever else. Flat attack. Crit damage with crit rate, but I guess you do have a defense bonus, so you could potentially give this to a defense scaling DPS, like a defender like Garn, and I suspect there'll be more coming in future. Maybe it's good. I guess I'll keep it. I'm on the fence about it, so you could easily sell that. Flat HP, flat defense, HP bonus without attack speed or healing effect, so it's sold. Defense bonus, it's not bad. It has a healing effect. It has rage regen. I'll keep it for if I need a defender and I need some gear on them. It is some good survivability. It's not great though. Rage regen with some pretty random stats. They're not bad, but it's not ideal, so I'll sell. Flat attack, sold. Flat attack, sold. Flat attack, sold. More flat attack. Defense bonus without crit. Flat HP, flat defense. Defense bonus with no crit subs. Attack speed with basically nothing on it. Flat defense, flat defense, flat defense. HP bonus, but it's not a good set for this kind of thing, and like I said, I like to be picky if it's a healer or a defender piece. Defense bonus without any crit subs, healing effect without the right subs, flat attack, flat defense, flat HP, flat defense, healing effect with attack speed and with attack, but it's on the basic attack bonus and it says damage. So I don't think this is going to count towards healing. I haven't tested, I admit, I haven't tested, but I don't think Infernal Roar affects healing output. So if it does, it's not a bad piece potentially. Rage regen with attack bonus and crit rate, but again, it's not really what you want from this set. You want to go all in on damage with Infernal Roar. Flat attack, attack bonus, but with nothing else really, attack flat. So we'll just sell that for now. So from all of those pieces, I kept 6 pieces, and honestly, this is just a really random piece that I don't really need. There are some pieces I've kept that I'll roll to +4 or +8 and then sell immediately if they don't roll great. This one is, again, just a weird piece for maybe in the future. This one is, again, a piece for maybe in the future. It's not stuff that you should really keep, but I can roll it up and see. This is a good piece I'm happy with. This is, again, a weird piece for the future, but at least it has HP and defense, so it's at least a tanky piece. And this one is obviously a good piece. So honestly, half of these pieces you don't really need to keep. It's just because it's like, I roll them for the sake of seeing maybe they're okay. So we'll sell all of those and then we'll go to the second half. You don't have to do them in separate batches. I just thought I would make it easier. Then we go down here. And so this is from my privilege pass, giving me some bonus rewards. So we'll sell this piece and it has crit rate, no crit damage, so sold. It has healing effect and it has flat attack, but it's not a set I want to put on a healer. This one is flat HP, flat attack. Healing effect without the right set or subs, flat defense. Attack bonus without the right subs, defense bonus without perfect subs, HP flat, HP bonus with, it's not a good set. Flat attack, defense bonus without perfect subs, attack bonus without good subs, healing effect, not really the right set or subs, attack bonus without crit rate, healing effect without perfect subs and the wrong set, flat defense. Defense bonus, again, this is one of those sets where it's like, if I do get a Garn or something like that, then it could be good. It's not really a good set for Garn, but I don't mind rolling these to +4 or +8 because it doesn't cost a lot. Flat attack. Okay, here we go. I'll keep this one. Crit damage with crit rate, attack, HP, and HP again. So this is kind of a weird piece. The important attack roll is right at the bottom, so I would probably just roll it to 8, and if the crit rate rolls purple, I'll take it to 12. And then again, if that's a really promising roll, maybe I would max it. And you could use this kind of piece on as a broken set, or you could use it maybe on someone like Deimos just for some health. It's got HP bonus, flat HP, and bonus in the Asclepius. It's not a good set. It's not perfect by any means, but if it rolls really well, then hey, why not? And it's not like I'm being showered in really good attack pieces, right? Flat HP main, HP bonus. This one's not bad, but it's not great, really. No healing effect, so yeah, sold. Flat HP, flat defense, flat HP, flat defense, HP bonus without proper subs. So there we go, sold. So we kept 2 pieces from this side. This one is kind of, again, a maybe piece for if I ever get a Garn for some reason, and this one is more of a hostile piece if I ever get a Deimos. So I'll roll the gear up now and you can see how I sell it. That was 100 autos, so a whole load of gear, and you can saw the ones I kept. My gear is decent now, it's finally crept up, but I would not say it's particularly good. So we'll go to gear, we'll go to here, and we can see the new ones marked here. So this is the HP piece. I'll just roll it to +8 and see if it could be fun for the future. It's just pieces I pick up because I like the idea of getting, you know, I mean, like, a roll like that is, I'll just bin it straight away, right? That's basically a min roll. So we go to the next piece. This is potentially a good offensive piece, maybe a broken set or even a full set for someone like Deimos, or just generally in future if they do add a HP scaling DPS. It's not a good start, but I'll see the crit rate because that's the main focus, is the crit rate and the attack, but it's already probably bin worthy. Yeah, okay, so that goes straight into the bin. So this is why I don't mind getting those pieces, because it doesn't take long to roll them to +4, +8, and then decide if you want to sell them after all. This is a piece for if I ever get a Garn or maybe a Mariel, or, you know, anything in future that may want it. And that's why, because if you do get rolls like this, you can keep hold of it and it might be pretty good for the future. But it does depend on this crit damage roll. So how are we doing? So it's not great. I'll take it to 12, and if the attack speed rolls purple or very close to purple, I'll keep hold of it. But otherwise I might actually just sell it. We'll see. Not the best. I think I'll sell it. It's not bad. Like, it does have really good crit rate. It does have some crit damage. I don't know. I'll keep it for now, but I think you could very easily sell it. because no, I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell it. I can get better sets in the time it's gonna take me to get Garn or anyone else. So there's no need to be so careful. Really, with this, I should have just hit +4 because if this crit rate rolls bad, it's just sold immediately. It's not worth anything. There we go. That was a good roll. 22.5% is very nice. What I'm looking for from crit rate is at least 15%, but ideally 20%. You have 5 pieces to make up 100% crit rate from, so you can make up a 15% roll here and there, and maybe you can get away with a 12% or around about there on a few pieces. But I'll take this to 16 just to get upset on the video. But yeah, maybe you can get away with around 10 to 15% on some pieces, but it's really not ideal and it will cause problems. So at the point I'm at now, I'm trying to save for the better pieces to try to push my main heroes up a bit. So I'm being a bit pickier. I want to get ideally 15 to 20% as the kind of minimum that I'm looking for. So especially if it's on a less than ideal set or a less than ideal piece overall, like the crit damage is all the way at the bottom, then I would probably not bother taking this piece very far if it rolled a 15%. But yeah, I'm happy with that. It's got loads of HP on it. It's got loads of crit rate. It's got a decent amount of crit damage, pretty much purple. So I'm happy. That's a decent piece to have. Now we can roll up this one. This was the speculative if there's ever a HP scaling hero in the game that does DPS on HP, which is obviously very unlikely. This piece is not rolled very well, so I'll just sell it. So obviously it's not the craziest piece in terms of it's not that awful, but I can be very picky because I don't care for that piece anyway, right? So we've done the bangles and the amulet already, and now we can do the rings. This one I'm hoping goes better. I had a ancient earlier today that rolled 3.5% on the crit rate. The first stat rolled 3.5%, and then all of the other stats were purple, but it's a bit late at that point. So yeah, at least this one has started okay. I really do want the crit rate, like I said, to be 20% or higher because it makes gearing so much easier. Thank you. Just about hit 20%, so I'll take it. That's good enough for me. But yeah, that's a good piece. It's got the Trinity, crit damage, attack bonus, and crit rate, so great piece for DPS generally. It's not my favorite set. I'm not a big fan of the Fracture set because of the requirement for HP, but like I said, I'm not above making broken sets. I'm going to be gearing loads of heroes in future, so the more pieces with decent subs, the better. I'm more than okay to use gear like this. So there we go, that's rolled up. It's not incredible, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's actually quite a good piece overall. We've got 2 pieces left and then we're done. It's taken probably 15 minutes, and that's with me talking over things and pausing and umming and ahhing. If I was doing this by myself without recording, it probably would have taken me 5 to 10 minutes at max, and that's from over that's 100 runs. So I think that's not too bad, not too time consuming. So why did I keep this one? It has defense and random stuff. I don't know why I kept this one. I guess for a defender. So I'll roll it to the HP bonus and see. I don't remember why I kept this piece, honestly. Okay, we'll give it a chance. I'll let it go to HP bonus because it could still be maybe good for someone. I'm not sure who, but I'm just curious. I'm actually going to sell it. I know it's nearly purple, but I'm actually going to sell it because it's not great and it's not a great piece overall anyway. But yeah, that's it. That's my gear cleansing. As you can see, it took me nearly 15 minutes. That's how I go through my gear. That's how I sell my gear. So hopefully that helps. Anyway, that's it for the video. I just wanted to show you how I sell my gear. And like I said, I will be working on a more detailed cleansing guide. But do let me know what you're interested in seeing in that in particular, as I've never made one before. I do have my own methodology, so I'm interested in trying out. But yeah, just let me know what you're after and I'll try to cater towards that as much as I can. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Take care and bye-bye.